Good morning, friends, and welcome to Miss Debbie's Story Time. Today we have a great book we're going to read, and it is called A Color of His Own by Lionni. A Color of His Own. Parrots are green. Goldfish are red. Elephants are gray. And pigs are pink. All animals have a color of their own. Except for chameleons. Look at all the different colors. They change colors wherever they go. Yellow. What's this color? Green. And this one? That's right, blue and purple. Wouldn't that be fun to change so many different colors? On lemons, they are yellow. In the heather, they are purple. And on the tiger, they are striped like tigers. That's pretty cool. One day, a chameleon who was sitting on a tiger's tail said to himself, "If I remain on a leaf, I shall be green forever, and so I too will have a color of my own." With this thought, he cheerfully climbed onto the greenest leaf. But in the autumn, he turned yellow, and so did the chameleon. Look, he's so happy on the green leaf. And here, looks like he's getting a little sad. Later, the leaf turned red, and the chameleon turned red too. I don't think he likes red. And then the winter winds blew the leaf from the branch, and with it blew the chameleon. There he goes. The chameleon was black in the long winter night. But when spring came, he walked out into the green grass. And there he met another chameleon. He told his sad story. "Won't we ever have a color of our own?" he asked. "I'm afraid not," said the chameleon, who was older and wiser. "But," he added, "why don't we stay together? We will still change color wherever we go, but you and I will always be alike." See his happy smile? I think he likes that idea. And so they remained side by side. They were green together. And purple. And what's this color? Yellow. And red with white polka dots. How silly. And they lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you enjoyed that story, and we'll be back in just a minute to do a craft. Okay, so now we're back for our craft. And before we get started, Miss Debbie wants to say something about chameleons. I think chameleons are really cool animals. They have super duper big eyes that can roll all around the sides of their head so they can see all around them. And they have a really, really long tongue that shoots out of their mouth and catches bugs. The tongue is maybe even longer than they are. And the most fun thing about chameleons is they love to play hide and seek. I love to play hide and seek, and I'm sure you do too. So I thought it would be fun to make a craft of a chameleon, and we could play hide and seek too. I have a couple different ideas. The first idea is to take a Ziploc bag or wax paper or parchment paper if you have any of those. If you don't have any of those, don't worry, we have a couple other craft ideas. So what we're going to do is, Miss Debbie has included a printable of a chameleon. If you don't have a printer, you can pretty much draw your own chameleon. They're somewhat simple. They got a long, windy tail, a big eye, 4 legs, a little ear and a mouth. And Miss Debbie traced this onto a Ziploc bag with a Sharpie, just so it doesn't smudge all over the place. But if you don't have a Sharpie, you could use a pen. And then once you're done tracing, you may need help from an adult, and we're going to cut out our chameleon. Once we're done cutting out our chameleon, Miss Debbie wants you to see how many things in your home or outside you can blend with like a chameleon does. I have this simple little piece of orange binder, and I'm going to put my chameleon on the orange so the chameleon changes to orange. I also have a purple one, so now my chameleon is purple. You get the idea. I have the back of my book. I can put it on the picture, and it blends in with the picture. So that's one fun craft idea. The other one is you could take the printable that I sent and you can color it any color you'd like. Then you can see how many things you can find to match that color. Miss Debbie colored hers green, and I have another one of these just to show you that I could blend in with something green. And the last thing is, if you don't have any of these supplies, Miss Debbie wants you to think about what color you would love to be if you were a chameleon. Think of that color, and then try to find some things in your home or outside that blend with that color. So I hope you had fun reading this story and doing the craft with us today. Miss Debbie misses you all so much, and I can't wait to see you again. Until I see you next week, stay happy and healthy. Bye.